Okay, so lesson 7, we're looking at multi-step problems. I'm going to work through some of these with you. The intention that I have at the moment while I'm creating this video is that you would have worked through these problems and you're using this video as a way to check answers and assist you if you're stuck. So problem number 1, a group of friends have been pooling money and buying lottery tickets for some time. They actually won. They weren't all putting in the same amount of money, so they shouldn't split the prize equally. In the end, Sarah had put in $440, Alex put in $650, Jordan $140, Kim won $20, and Cam $100. They won a total of $5 million. How should they fairly split the prize based off of how much each person contributed to the tickets? So basically what we want to do is we want to find out the percentage that each person contributed, and then we want to find out what percentage that is of the 5 million. So the first step we need to do is say, well, when we're thinking about a percentage, it's part divided by whole times 100. We know all of the parts, but we don't know the whole. So let's find out what is the total in the contributions. So the total, let's say total spent. We have 440 plus 650 plus 140 plus 120, 100 as well. And when we add all those together, we end up with $1,450. Now we'll figure out the percentage of each that each person contributed. So we have Sarah, Alex, Jordan, Kim, and Cameron. Okay, so Sarah spent 440 of 14,500. So we're going to find out her percentage. When we do that, we find out that she contributed 30.3%. Alex put in 650 of the 1,450 times 100. So this was part divided by whole times 100 will give us the percent. And we figure out that Alex contributed 44.8%. Jordan, similar way here, 140 divided by 1450 times 100, part divided by whole times 100, and we end up with 9.7%. Kim, I didn't leave myself much room here for Kim, so we have 120 divided by 1450 times 100. Okay, and that ends up being 8.3%. And then Cameron was 100 divided by 1450 times 100. And that ends up being 6.9%. Okay, so now that we have the percentage of all of those, so we've calculated the percentage, and now we're thinking about, well, what is the percent of 5 million? So basically, and I'll just write it for Sarah here, what we want to know is what's 30.3% of 5 million. Okay, so what we do is we take that 30.3, divide it by 100, and times 5 million. When we do that, we get $1,515. Sorry, $1,515,000. Okay, and we'll do the same with everybody else. Okay, that ends up being for Alex $2,240,000.
Jordan, 9.7% divided by 100 times 5 million. 1 0. Kim, I'm just going to go 0.083 times 5. So I'm just converting that already by dividing it by 100. And Kim. $6.9 divided by 100 times 5 million.
Okay, so that's how you would solve the first question. You get the percent, you figure out the total, get the percent of that whole, and then figure out how much percentage of 5 million for each person. Problem number 2. There are 900 students at Westside. 5% are big spenders for Pink Day and will donate around $50 each. 3 out of 5 students are medium spenders and will donate $15 each. The rest of the students will donate $2 each. About how much will we raise for Pink Day? So let's look at this. Big spenders first. We have 5%, so 5, we want 5% of 900. So we'll go 5 divided by 100 times 900, and that will give us 45 students. We'll donate $50 each. So how much money? 45 students, $50 each is $2,250 from those big spenders. Our medium spenders, we have a ratio here where we know that 3 out of 5 students are medium spenders. So I want to know how many out of 900 that would be. So this is a scenario where you're going to cross multiply. 3 times 900, 5 times x. 5 times x is 5x.